Astro amigos, welcome back to Astrology with Ninad. The year 2025 is coming very soon. In this video, I am going to discuss the yearly annual horoscope prediction for the fifth sign in the zodiac, which is Leo, known as Simha Rashi. I am going to cover several major life areas such as career, health, finance, education, travel, and much more. But before I get into the prediction part, I want to take a few moments to analyze the transit and placement of the four major planets Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Why these? Because they tend to transit in sign and houses for long periods of time as compared to Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus. So naturally, they exert a lot more influence. So, starting with Saturn, it will be in your seventh house in its own sign of Aquarius till March 28. On March 29, it will transit to your eighth house in the sign of Pisces. Talking about Rahu, the north node of the moon will be in your eighth house in the sign of Pisces till May 17. On May 18, it will transit to your seventh house in the sign of Aquarius. Similarly, its counterpart Ketu will be in your second house in the sign of Virgo till May 17. On May 18, it will move to your ascendant in the sign of Leo itself in the first house and will stay there for the rest of the year. Finally, Jupiter, Devguru Brihaspati, will transit multiple times this year, starting with its initial transit in your 10th house in the sign of Taurus till May 13, after which it will move to your 11th house in the sign of Gemini on May 14. Once again, it will transit forward to the next sign of Cancer, its exaltation sign, on October 18 to your 12th house. Finally, once again, it will move back to your 11th house in the sign of Gemini on December 5. So these are the key placement of all the four major grahas. So now let's start with the areas of life, starting with career. In terms of job and professional life, the first 5 months are looking quite powerful. Naturally, you have Jupiter, the planet of expansion, opportunities, luck, success, happiness in your 10th house of career itself. So, this is a big blessing for you because it can help to give a significant boost to your professional life to help you to succeed in your endeavors, whether it is changing jobs, whether it is moving up the ladder in your own organization, whether it is getting a job transfer to a new location. You need to get all those things sorted out in the first 5 months because slowly Saturn's impact will be there on your career house in the second half of the year because degree wise it will get stronger, and even Jupiter will move out of your 10th house, which means you need to be much more stable in the second half of 2025. You will want to avoid making any major sudden changes career wise, especially after May, June onwards. So, whatever you need to take care of, do it in the first half, and it will be much better for you and more wiser. But overall, keep working hard, stay focused, stay determined, put in your effort, and you will do great even in the second half of the year. Even though Saturn's aspect will be on your 10th, it is not a bad aspect. It is a friendly aspect because it is the friendly sign of Taurus. Jupiter will still be in your 11th house, so that will be a big blessing as well. So overall, the time is looking fairly decent for your career area this year. If I talk about business, well, the business area is looking to be good in the month of May, June, July, August, September, October, and December. So you can say the second half, excluding the month of November and the second half of October, you need to be a bit more careful. But other than that, the second half of the year is looking quite positive. Jupiter's aspect on your business house can help to improve a lot of things there, increase profits, revenues, and those sort of things. But Rahu's placement will be in your business house as well in the second half. Although it is a good transit, in the friendly sign of Aquarius, which is also known to be co-ruled by Rahu itself. So good progress can be made, but you have to be more careful in terms of business partnerships. Do not jump into new business partnership without getting to know that individual properly. Do your proper due diligence research analysis about, you know, the deals that you're going to make with other companies. You're going to do any partnership, any collaboration. You need to really do your proper due diligence. But other than that, I am seeing a good upward trajectory for your business area in the second half. In the first half, be more careful, avoid taking major business loans, major business decisions, because your business lord will be transiting in the 8th house. But overall, as long as you play your cards right, you will do great. If I talk about finance, then overall the financial area is looking to be good. Again, the trend here is the second half of the year, because in the second half you have Jupiter, activating your 11th house of money flow. So naturally you can start to get gains from multiple sources of income. Your past investments can start to pay off, and financially you will start to feel much better in the second half as compared to the first half. So just make good investments, spread out, diversify, readjust your portfolio distribution if you need to in the first half, because in the second half it can start to reap rewards and pay off dividends. If I talk about health area, then I will say do not ignore chronic health issues. For the most part, that is looking to be a bit more alarming. Other than that, if you're going to take good care of your health, look after your diet, moderate to mild exercise, yoga, meditation, pranayama, I think your health should remain fairly balanced throughout the year. If I talk about if I talk about love life, then the timeline between May to October and even the month of December is looking to be good for single people, to potentially find a companion and get into a relationship. The second half of the year, excluding the month of November, the time for romantic relationship is looking quite positive. For those couples already in a relationship, it is looking to be mostly good throughout the year. I am not seeing any major afflictions as such. There could be some slight ups and downs felt in the first half of the year, but again, nothing that serious. Just spend quality time with your partner, increase the bonding and the love and care and respect that you have for each other, and your relationship will flourish. If I talk about marriage in terms of single people wanting to get married, the first 3 months are looking to be positive, because your marriage lord will be transiting in the marriage house itself. So the first 3 months are looking very positive. But from April onwards, you have to be a bit more careful, because Saturn will transit in the 8th bhava, and you also have Rahu transiting in the 7th from May onwards. Again, which is not a bad placement. It is a comfortable sign and house for Rahu. But again, think twice, thrice before jumping into a marriage with someone. Get to know them really well so that expectations match reality. In terms of married couples, the first 3 months are looking very harmonious, peaceful, and good for your married life. After April onwards, there could be some slight ups and downs, some potential misunderstandings. But as long as you're committed, faithful, loyal, honest towards your spouse, that will go a long way in saving and protecting your married life. Definitely avoid doing things behind your spouse's back, especially after May onwards, as you will have a big price to pay if you basically indulge in any type of cheating or those sort of things. It will not be good, because Rahu in the 7th can have disastrous consequences if you engage in immoral activities. If I talk about education in terms of primary education for those students pursuing bachelor's and high school, the time after April onwards is looking much better, and you will make much more academic progress after the month of April. The first 3 months can be a bit more challenging. If I talk about higher education for those students pursuing master's PhD program, the time again, after April onwards will get better, but from June onwards particularly, the time is looking exceptional for higher education area, and you will make excellent academic progress in the second half of 2025. If I talk about children, for those people who have children, overall, the relationship with them can go through some ups and downs in the first 4.5 months or so. From like mid-May onwards, the time will improve dramatically, and your children will start to respect you more, and you can start to spend more time with them, and that will increase the bonding and the love and care and understanding in your relationship with your children. Finally, travel. If I talk about short distance travel journey, the time is looking to be fine throughout the year, and I do not see any concerns. In terms of long distance travel journey vacation, the second half of the year is looking to be much more better, more supportive, more auspicious as compared to the first half. So if you really need to embark on major long distance travel, I believe the second half of 2025 can be much more suitable for you as compared to the first half. Overall, looking at the big picture, I am seeing a more trend of the second half of 2025 being more positive for you in many areas of your life. So I hope you have a wonderful new year, and I wish you a very happy 2025.